Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oregon Ducks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Ducks will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
He's looking for a man on second down, and wings it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So the Oregon Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Paul. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, what a cut! Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll run it to the right. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Runs for the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. On the move, he fires. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oregon 10, Northwestern 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Wildcats moving quickly to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. The Wildcats get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you know, when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Brings up second down.
He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. And the Ducks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
That makes the score Oregon 13, Northwestern 0.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On second down, looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Fights off a defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. He'll keep it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Ducks are flying down the field. To the ground with the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll try it again. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by a field goal over Wisconsin.
He'll start this drive firing. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Release to the back. It's complete. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Going up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that's another first down.
Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Wildcats in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nifty little dance step. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Bulls his way forward. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He finds his man. They get him down after he makes the catch. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Pulls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads spin, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Northwestern will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got an open man. Just trucks through it. Touchdown, Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
34, Northwestern, 0.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. You keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their head.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback adapting.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They move the tight end all over. Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Coming after him. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're...
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, they'll take to the air. Got his man quickly. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
At the 46-yard line. First down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Works the middle of the field. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense has a second down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking down the middle. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quick handoff. The Ducks have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Second down coming up.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
48, Northwestern, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oregon 55, Northwestern 0.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wildcats have it back for Northwestern offense headed out. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that pass is intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Moves away as he feels pressure. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Here's the handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
At the 7-yard line. Second down coming up.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Here comes the option. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
Number 27.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
62. Northwestern 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's going up top. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Nice move to pick up yardage. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it out fast. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert third and 4. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And that is another first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Third down play from the gun. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the depths of the field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their finger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to pick up the first. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The give to the back. Discards a man. And the Ducks get it past the sticks. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. Talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.